Okay, so question 3 here is not too bad actually once we get into it. But you have to do it like you have to recognize something about the angles first. So because B and C are due east or west of each other, we have to recognize that. Hold on, let me turn my stylus on. That's a right angle and that's a right angle. So if this big angle is 320, then this one here is going to be 270 less than that. So this will be 50 degrees. And if that's 36, then this will be 90 minus 36, which is 54. And similarly, we can find the top one. So those add up to 104. So what does that leave? 76 degrees. And so we want to find the distance of the journey AB. And we can see from the choices that we've been given that we're going to be using the sine rule. It won't be the cosine rule, so we don't have to consider that. So let's say we know, it's obvious, I hope, that one side of our sine rule is going to be AB over sine 50. And then the other side, because we only know the length of BC is 125 kilometers, we're going to have to do that equals 125 over, and then the corresponding angle is 76 degrees. And so rearranging this, we get that AB is equal to 125 sine 50 over sine 76. Which is D. Did you already get that one right? Or were you unsure how to get it? Let me know if my explanation doesn't make sense. I'm just going to keep going now. So we have a paddock. This graph, we can see X, this is the size of X, right? So depending on how big X is, Y will be determined, right? However much is left after we subtract 3 amounts of X from 900. 900 is the total amount of fencing, right? So if we subtract 3 amounts of X, Y will be half of what's left because there will be 2Y left. And so here, this is plotting this area equation. A equals 450x minus 1.5x squared. You don't actually need to know how they got that. That's not super important. But we just need to understand that the height of this is the area, and then the x value for some area is given there. So you didn't ask for help with A, but I'll just say it real quick. If the area is 30,000 meters squared, then A is going to be 200. Sorry, X is going to be 200. Then moving on, find the value for X and the corresponding Y value by using this equation so the paddock area is a maximum. So the maximum, a parabola is symmetrical. So if we go from 0 to 300, then the peak is going to be at 150. So that's the value for X. And then we need to use that equation to find the Y value. We're not allowed to estimate it from the graph. So we say X equals 150. So 3 times 150 plus 2y equals 900, which is 450 plus 2y is 900. So 2y is equal to 450. Therefore, y is going to be 225 meters. All right. And C, using the value from part B, find the largest possible area of the paddock. So we're going to come up and take our area equation, 450x minus 1.5x squared. Actually, we probably don't have to do that. We can just say the area of this paddock is going to be x times y. So we're expecting that our area is going to be something like 34,000 meters squared. So let's have a go. Let's do 150 meters times 225 meters equals, I'm going to be lazy and use a calculator. I'm assuming that you can on this test. So that gives me 33,750. So almost 34,000 meters. But if we had just estimated it from the picture, we would actually have been a little bit off. All right, so let me know if my explanations were too quick or if there's anything that you want me to go into more detail on, or feel free to send me any other questions that you have and I can send you some solutions later this evening.